Alright, let in hashtag 039s set the track straight. From day one, there in hashtag 039s been this intense anticipation that XRP hitting a huge $10,000 was not just a possibility, but a certainty. And guess what? That prediction just got a rapid boost. We in hashtag 039 re-talking about none other than Larry Fink from Blackrock putting his weight behind this. Picture this. He in hashtag 039s not just talking about a measly $10,000 per XRP. Oh no. He in hashtag 039s referring to it as a fundamental necessity. Hello, Coins Alert family. Welcome back to your go-to source for all things XRP. Before we jump into the heart of today and hashtag 039s content, let in hashtag 039s quickly touch base. I need a small favor from you. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell to join our amazing group. And here in hashtag 039s a little heads up. We in hashtag 039 revving up for an amazing XRP giveaway as we approach the 60,000 subscriber mark. Getting involved in the giveaway is a breeze. Just follow 3 simple steps. So make sure you in hashtag 039 tuned in. Ready to go. To make sure you get into the giveaway, Don and hashtag 039 forget to leave a code for MoneySide in the comments. This is where it gets juicy. Imagine that big names in finance like BlackRock and Vanguard are now seriously thinking about using XRP for their foreign transactions. Don and hashtag 039 worry, things will get better. There are rumors that BlackRock will release an ETF that focuses on XRP. You did hear that right. They're in hashtag 039s more, though. That was not all Larry Fink did. He in hashtag 039s looking at the huge real estate market, which is worth $30 trillion. Can you guess what the future holds for it? That and hashtag 039s it. The XRP system, ready to tokenize the whole shebang. And with a staggering $1.20 quadrillion from the ISDA, the International Swaps and Traders Association set to run through the XRP ledger in RippleNet. We in hashtag 039 not just talking about $10,000 per XRP. That and hashtag 039s kids play. The worth of each XRP could go through the roof, reaching $60,000. Wow, that and hashtag 039s really cool. Now let in hashtag 039s dive into the next section. Larry Fink from BlackRock dropped another bombshell. There in hashtag 039s more to him than just talking. Things are about to get really big for Ripple and its digital currency XRP. Everything will be tokenized. And in the next part of our film, we in hashtag 039 got a clip that and hashtag 039s going to turn heads. The move by BlackRock toward an XRP ETF was confirmed by Larry Fink himself. Let in hashtag 039s not wait any longer. Feel free to watch this clip now. Is an example of how we in hashtag 039 remaking it okay? We in hashtag 039 remaking things safer. Now let me ask you this. Are you going to do another ETF? What about an XRP ETF? I know you have Ether out there. What about XRP? Could you answer that? I can and hashtag 039 Do you not want me to answer that? Sure. I and hashtag 039 am afraid I can and hashtag 039 okay. Don and hashtag 039 blame me. We and hashtag 039 seen a lot of strange things happen in the crypto world lately. Mostly when it comes to XRP. Think about this, on the famous market crypto.com, XRP and hashtag 039s value went through the roof and reached an amazing $43,000. It and hashtag 039s not just a one-time thing, XRP and hashtag 039s value is rising quickly and suddenly more and more often. Remember last week when we talked about a $7,000 XRP bug at a major exchange? Now it and hashtag 039s crypto.com and hashtag 039s turn, and it looks like these sudden falls in the value of XRP are happening all the time on different markets. Moving on to something else, though. Something equally interesting that I found through in-depth study has nothing to do with BlackRock or the overall XRP market surge. We in hashtag 039, we're going to talk about Gary Gensler, the famous SEC head who took over for Jake Clinton. Gensler always puts XRP in the security category, which most of you may already know. This is where it gets interesting. Robert M. Gensler is Gary Gensler and hashtag 039's identical twin brother. They are the same age and look a lot alike. As vice president of T. Rowe Price, Robert is a very important person there. If you look a little more closely, you in hashtag 039 LLC that T. Rowe Price ISN and hashtag 039 T just any investment company, it and hashtag 039 S one of the biggest ones that is putting a lot of money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, XRP. There seems to be a strange link here. Gary Gensler, who is in charge of the SEC, keeps calling XRP a security. However, his twin brother is very involved with an investment company that has a lot of money invested in XRP and other cryptocurrencies. It and hashtag 039 S an interesting contrast that makes me wonder about the complicated dynamics at play in the world of cryptocurrency investments and laws. Now we come to an exciting option. Could Robert Gensler, vice president of T. Rowe Price, know something that no one else does about XRP and hashtag 039's possibilities, like they do about Bitcoin and Ethereum? When you think about how much the company has invested in these three cryptocurrencies, this idea starts to make sense. In public, the SEC says there is no such thing as insider trading, but many stories and investigations have shown that there is. These investigations, which have mostly been about market manipulation and insider trading, have frequently shown that the SEC is doing things that aren't and hashtag 039 T right. It looks like a pattern is starting to form. It looks like SEC employees are telling their friends and family about which digital assets might soon no longer be considered stocks. Then, these family members spend early. When the asset is publicly declared non-security, its value goes through the roof, making these family and friends rich by buying low and selling high. In this situation, let in hashtag 039's think about the chance that Robert N. Gensler got inside information from his brother Gary Gensler about how the SEC might lose a case against XRP. This kind of information could mean that Congress wants Ripple Labs and the SEC to reach a deal. Smart buyers should jump at this chance to buy XRP. But seeing the T. Rowe Price send more money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and especially XRP adds another layer to this story. The cryptocurrency community is talking a lot about how XRP could hit unbelievable highs like $10,000, $20,000, or even $60,000. Analysts who have been bullish on XRP, like Jack the Rippler, think its value will skyrocket and could even go over $589. Even though this prediction is very bold, it shows how much people are interested in and guessing about XRP and its possibilities in the cryptocurrency market. Wall Street wants a piece of the XRP pie because it and hashtag 039 is so profitable. And my guess? An XRP ETF will be the first big play. But let in hashtag 039's look into it more. More than just the surface of this change. Crypto Basic has some interesting news for us. An analyst says that JP Morgan has made a big move into XRP, which has caught the attention of a former head of Ripple. This news really made me scratch my head, and we need to talk about it. This is how the story goes. Ben Armstrong, who used to work for the BitBoy crypto brand, brought up some controversial claims about JP Morgan and hashtag 039's supposed investment in XRP,